Etsy News, your place for all things related from the week. Let's get into it. So, in this week on Etsy, I just got this note at the last week, just too late to go into the Etsy News, but good news for some people. Thank you for everyone who's shared this with me. But getting the star seller back, this is such good news. For people who don't know, what's been happening is sometimes people they found messages in spam a couple of days later because Etsy automatically puts them into spam sometimes, and they didn't know they were there. So they found messages in spam from a potential customer, opened them up, moved them to the inbox and messaged the customer, and then Etsy says, oh no, that's been later than 24 hours. You've lost your star seller. So some people have got in touch with Etsy support, and the good news is they're getting their star seller back. So basically, hi there, we're dedicated to keeping your accounts and the Etsy marketplace safe and secure. We've been making improvements to help better identify authentic messages from Etsy. Recently, we've worked to reduce the noise in your inbox by automatically moving potential suspicious messages to your spam folder, which you can only check on the desktop now. Now, I've not seen Etsy announce this anywhere that they were doing this. It's not a bad thing at all, but they should have told us that they were changing things to put things into the spam folder so that we knew to look. As a result, some of your messages may have moved to the spam folder in error. Any new automated system, anywhere there's always going to be mistakes, that's fair. If you subsequently moved a message back to your inbox, this may have impacted your message response rate for the star seller and May star seller eligibility. A lot of people got hit with this. Excuse me. We've resolved the issue and have reinstated your star seller badge for the rest of the month of May. We've also made a temporary adjustment so that you'll automatically keep your badge for the month of June. However, be aware that your message response rate may not be accurately reflected in your star seller dashboard. So if you were affected, you might see that your message response rate is too low, but for June, you're automatically keeping your badge. The only issue I'm seeing with that is the star sellers for 3 months. So anything that happened in May will still count for July. So that could be a problem for people with low number of messages. They are working to fix the changed on the dashboard. We apologise for any confusion. If you've got questions, contact the help centre. Moving forward, messages marked as spam by Etsy will not impact your star seller eligibility. Good news, it never should have done in the first place. Look, if you're making a change to a process, you should research and look into what things that change could impact. Used to have to do this when I worked on a chemical plant. Think, if this change happens, what other processes does this impact? So if Etsy has marked a message as spam that you subsequently move out of the folder, that will not impact your star seller eligibility. So there you go. Good news. Although, if you're changing things, Etsy, think about that. This was a very obvious consequence that you have a massive team. Somebody should have flagged this before you launch it, in my opinion. I mean, mistakes happen, but this was pretty obvious. Some people, I'm seeing this as well, but some people are seeing this and complaining that in your alerts now, in your shop, you're not seeing alerts like, oh, so-and-so that you follow has just shown released a new product or something. That's now in the hearts on the left, but under your alerts, you're just getting the deals. A coupon code has been sent. Now, in some ways, this makes sense because now they've changed the coupon codes so that they only last a certain amount of time and people who weren't sent them can't use them. So it makes sense that we need to have them on their dashboard. But a lot of people who shop on Etsy like to use, like their alerts to see a shop you follow's listed a new thing. This just made me laugh. I got an email because of my half of a share on Etsy. You get to vote on the future of Etsy. Really, it was just, do we want this person you've never heard of to still stay in this role that you've never heard of? And it made me laugh, though. If you missed it, the Trust and Safety Report is out. I just made a video talking through that on Thursday, so you might want to check that out. But I pulled out a couple of things. Obviously, the highlights. We've improved the accuracy of precision in our controls by 5%. They've doubled the number of listings they removed for violating the policies, removed 4 times as many listings for violating our handmade policy, reduced the rate at which users came across content that violated our handmade policy on our site by 60%. Their focus is, and it makes sense, they're putting their effort on the listings that are likely to be seen by buyers. So the stuff that'll turn up on the front page, or the stuff that'll be in an Etsy Pix or mail out and stuff. So they've reduced the rate by 60%, because people see this report and they're like, I'm still seeing terrible things. Well, yeah, hopefully it's getting better. It was awful. It still is. 60% better of awful is still kind of awful. We removed 206% more listings for potential IP or counterfeit variations, and we reduced the time it takes for cases to be resolved to an average of just 2 hours. I don't like this one. This is basically, because it's a metric they're tracking, if a customer opens a case, Etsy's tracking how quickly the case is resolved. But we don't want just an automatic, oh, you've opened a case, here's your money back. We want they've been looked into, and you can't always do that in 2 hours. But anyway, it's a metric that Etsy are tracking, so they will be resolving cases more faster. Good English there. But in the report I want to highlight this, hopefully they did clarify a worry, because the week before in the financial report, they were talking about, Josh specifically said, if Etsy saw that an item was on AliExpress and they found it in Etsy as well, the Etsy one would be automatically removed. If it was the other way around, that the person on AliExpress was copying your real listing, then you could appeal. But obviously there's a lot of problems with people drop shipping from AliExpress, which is a bad thing. But people were worried, what does this mean if I also have a shop on Amazon, or if I have my own website? Will they be taking down my listings, seeing them as duplicate? So it did say improving the precision of our automatic detection systems, including enhancing tools that help us detect when items are potentially being resold on Etsy from mass market sites. So they're only checking the problematic sites like Temu, AliExpress, rather than your own websites. So good news there. And another, you possibly missed this video because I got all excited about the transparency report and wanted to go into that. But on Thursday as well, I discovered that you can find if your listings have been found in the gift mode. So this is a kind of cool thing. So you might want to check out this video. I'm digging in and thinking about how you can optimize your listings for gift mode, because at the end of the day, Etsy is pushing gift mode hard. So we might want to think about how we've got a chance to get seen for gift mode. And I think it's sort of not too difficult. Like anything, it's difficult, but I think there's ways to do it. So check out my video from Thursday, but also keep your eyes peeled, and let me know in the comments if you've had any success with gift mode and you've got any thoughts as well. I definitely will be sharing my thoughts very soon. And I just want to finish up with something hopefully a bit nice. I really enjoyed this. These were my pictures from last night. This is why I'm looking a bit tired. First time in my life I saw the Northern Lights, the aurora. And being a content creator, my camera was completely not charged and I had to use my mobile phone. But if you saw the aurora where you are, let me know. It was seen in masses of places all over the place. We nearly had a problem here where I am in northern Scotland. because it doesn't get dark enough. But I just, these were taken around midnight when it was just dark enough to see it. And yeah, I'm a happy bunny. And as Sharon said, and a few people have noted, I even got to see the aurora that was on brand for me in pink and purple colours. So I'm a happy bunny. Anyway, thank you so much. I hope you have a great day, a great week, and a great load of sales. We can but dream. And I'll see you next week.